Hey guys, how is everybody? How many people are in here right now? I know 5 o'clock is like early, but not early, but too early, but not too early. It's kind of an odd time, but that's okay. The joke was funny like 5 months ago when everybody started saying it. It's just old. All right, who we got? Jeffrey, FK Games, El Toro. I'm good. How are you? Oh, Galacia's in here again. Hello. How's everybody today? How are you guys doing? You look like you're all people that I know are overseas. ZX user, hello. HNN Kinsha, hi. Welcome, guys. I had my windows open because it was finally not cold, and someone's freaking mowing the lawn. So I had to close it because I couldn't hear anything. Yeah. Hi, Path Fee. Hello. Thank you for joining. So, it's just going to be kind of hanging out. And like I said, it's 11 a.m., someone says, and someone says it's 11 p.m. That's a big difference. I've been awake for 3 hours. I work overnight at the second half of the week because I make a lot more money. I made $220 last night. I ended up going to first Newark Airport, Newark, New Jersey, and then I ended up going to JFK Airport, dropping someone off. So that's a lot of money. Oh, not 11 a.m.? I thought that sounded weird. It's 11 p.m. Hi, CDU. How are you? Yeah, that's cool. What was I saying? Oh, okay. So I think more people are probably going to join as we go, just because I think it's, like I said, it's early. It's early, but not early. Like 5 o'clock is when people start getting out of work or school or whatever. And then the West Coasters, it's like 2 o'clock there. So it's like it's very different. Sorry if you can hear the stupid lawn mowing. I'm sure you can through the window. I have it closed though. Still have the world's stupidest phone. What's that? Okay. I like the iPhone. I'm just mad at the 7. I'm mad at the 7. Instead of wasting time taking away the jack, they should have just made wireless charging. You have a Nokia? Okay. So what I figured is like I titled this YouTube behind the scenes. So I figured maybe give you guys a look at like how to look into your channel if you're someone who posts videos. And so if you don't post videos, this just might be something interesting, and it might give you an insight of why YouTubers in general, not just dash cammers, post the way they do. But I figured I'll go through it. The random conversations that I've had with people, big and small channels, they just seem to not know when I ask them something like, what's that? How do you look at that? And everything I know is just from me, like looking through it and reading about it, and sometimes selecting the help the description option in YouTube to figure out what it is. And a lot of things I learned is my own researching other YouTubers, pretty much large YouTubers, the people who are over millions of subscribers. What do they do? And like I actually would implement that into my videos, and it seems to have worked for me. Because once I started really digging in there and really looking at the numbers and really doing things similar to what a lot of other people did, my channel like got way bigger than it was. So we'll just get into that, and then I figured I'll show you what an edited video looks like. I saved today's Friday's video. I saved all the stuff just so I can show you, because usually once I upload the video and have it scheduled to release, I delete all of the clips and the project and everything, because I don't need all that sitting on my computer. So I'll delete it once I go over it today. So any more? So I see Bad Drivers of North Central Maryland, Bad Drivers of Austin. Welcome, guys. I kind of put the announcement video out late yesterday because I was waiting. I was supposed to have New Jersey Dashcam was supposed to be the guest today, and I was waiting for him to confirm. Like he said to schedule it today, and then when I asked him, is it still going on? He got back to me late and said that he couldn't do it. So I had it released late, so there's probably not a lot of people realize that there's a stream going on. But oh well. I just didn't want to let anybody down with that. Hi, Chris, and I am Adam. Welcome. All right, so do you guys have any questions first before I go into this? I'm going to screen share, and then I'm going to watch the comments on my iPad here so I can see you guys, since when I'm screen sharing, I can't see the comment thread. But do you guys have any questions or comments or anything before we get started? My hair is so janky today. Chris asks, how come I render in 60 frames per second? Because you get better quality. I think everything is just so much clearer and weirder. So I say weirder, but it looks a little bit more lifelike. I guess that's the right explanation. But it's just more crisper. So if you watch old videos, you'd have to go back to the, I think, 60s or 50s. And those are not 60 frames per second. And then if you go look at a video that I'm doing today, you actually will notice a difference. I think it looks better. How many miles on the Avenger? It's currently at 131,000 and some change. I put so much on it when I first got it for 4 years because I commuted to New York. Then I wasn't putting barely anything on it for a while when I got other various jobs. Now I'm putting a ton on of it because of Uber. Do you use upscaling software? Does your camera record in 6? I record with the iPhone 5, so it's HD, but I don't think it's 60 frames per second. But my software will export into 60 frames per second. Like the software never used to do that, and then they upgraded it, and then all of a sudden I could do 60 frames per second. So I did it, and the results were great. I loved it. Someone says Bad Drivers of Austin says they think 60 frames per second is pretty appropriate for dashcam videos. I agree. They said they feel kind of sick when vloggers do it. It's kind of hard with vloggers because you got their face and they're moving the camera around so much. I could see why it makes you feel motion sickness. It's not really needed for vloggers. I mean, it's just a regular digital HD camera is good. But yeah, it's good for action, like a dash cam or something like that. Yeah, there's a subscriber that it has to be a subscriber because there's no way that my video can get a dislike so fast. So there's a subscriber out there that instantly hits dislike as soon as a video is out. Any video, doesn't matter. But they watch, so that's all that matters, because dislikes mean nothing. I'll go over that. Dislikes really mean nothing. Hi, Bad Drivers of Greenville. There's a bunch of people popping up now. I think the Avenger is reliable. I have had no major issues with it. I've just had the normal maintenance of tires and brakes and just maintaining it and stuff. My cruise control has been really wonky lately, though. So, like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like, if I could turn the car off and turn it back on, then it'll work. It's doing some weird thing. But other than that, it's been great. Yeah, the video editor is Wondershare. Do you guys want to look at my editor first before I go into YouTube? I can do that because you're asking a lot of questions about that. Someone asked about tags. I am Adam. We'll go over tags. I'm going to pretty much go in order one at a time. We're going to go through like the tagging and all that default stuff that you can do and what's best for that. So you guys are asking about the editor a lot, so we'll go over my editor. So like I said, once I upload a video and schedule it to release, that confirms that everything went well. I rarely have to worry about what was I going to say? Oh, I don't really have to worry about copyright because I avoid long clips. But I did kind of have a longish clip in today's video. The random clip was long and it had music playing the whole time. But once it's uploaded and I have it scheduled, I delete all the footage that came from. And then plus I overwrite what I've edited with just the next video. So, but I kept it today to show you guys before I delete it all. Someone said Dodge has pretty bad electronics. I believe, yeah, I would agree with that. When it was on warranty, I had to get the window controls fixed, the master controls where I am, because it wouldn't open and close the back windows. Like, it was working for a while and then it just stopped working. I also heard that in 2011, when they updated the Avenger, they updated the interior to be less cheapo. So I hear they're doing better on the interior, on the electronics. But so far, that's the only problem, is the cruise control. Okay. Oh no, my iPad unlocked. Okay. So I'm going to try and pay attention to the comments as best I can on my iPad while I do the screen share. So let's go with my editor. Why is this? Okay. Okay. All right, everybody see that well? I'm just going to wait to let the comments. Okay. So you guys are looking at Filmora by Wondershare. It's really just called Filmora. It used to be straight up Wondershare, and I think that's the company, because when they upgraded to a way better version, they called it Filmora. So so if you hear Wondershare or Filmora, it's pretty much the same thing. I'm just used to saying Filmora. So this is what a finished video looks like. It didn't require a lot of text. It didn't require a lot of like arrows or anything else. It didn't require too much. So it made it this was a pretty quick video to go through. It takes me pretty quickly to edit. It's just going through all the footage, which takes forever. Otherwise, I can do a video like real quick. So these are my clips right here that I go through. And these are my intros, my outros, my weekly red light runners. So then I could just quickly throw them in there because they're all pre-made. So I made intros and outros One, because I was tired of doing a new intro and outro on my videos, so I wanted to do something easy. And then also one of the things I picked up from the large channels is they have some kind of intro and outro, and the intros were quick, but they were flashy and they were well done. So I wanted to do something to to catch people's attention, but make it fast. You don't want a super long intro because people don't have the attention span for it. Like I had made an intro and it was 30 seconds long. And of course, people complained about it and it was kind of too long. So when I made this new intro that you've been seeing for a long time now, it's 10 seconds. And then I also, the outro screen, you can see right here, it's just something that stays on long enough for people to read what's on there and to click it if they want to click any videos. So YouTube has this new thing where they actually will put up the thumbnail at the end of your video. So I no longer have to worry about searching for the video and doing a video on top of the video pretty much. So now YouTube's made that part easier. So I just leave this blank instead of, because I would put a picture in picture here. So I just, for an example, I would drag this down to here, and then I would have to like shrink it. Whoops, move over. There we go. So then I'd have to like shrink and resize it just like you see here. And then I like adding borders. So I would add a border to it just to make it finished. Yeah, my outro background and my logo are pretty much the Dodge stripes because I wanted something. I hate that I used the Dodge ones, but I liked the simplicity of the stripes, and so that's what I just did. I just decided to do that. I think it might end up changing, but anyway, I don't have to do this anymore, this picture in picture anymore, because YouTube does it now, which I could show you. I'll show you with that. If you have enough subscribers, you're able to do it, but I'll take that off. So this is all fit into one screen, so I can extend it here and you can see the clips longer. So this is the text, and then this is my random clips one. This is a template that Wondershare has. So let's see, it's under text, and then I have things favorited, so it's right up here. So that's just a template. I could change it around, but I liked the way that looked. So this is my weekly red light runners going on. And just for those of you guys who are here, I'm actually going to be retiring weekly red light runners soon. When I move to Arizona, I doubt it'll be needed anyway, but I am going to be getting rid of it. Mostly because I think it's been going on. I had to look it up. It's been going on since episode 27. So that's how it's pretty much been going on for almost 100 episodes. The reason why I started Red Light Runners is because I was tired of typing in text, red light runner. So I figured I'd put it all together, and then I just made an intro for it. That's the only reason why I did that. This is the arrow. So like it gives me different kinds of arrows. And these are favorited. I don't really use this pink one anymore, but this is a circle. So like Wondershare is really good because it lets you, it's like this lets you rotate everything. So I can rotate the arrow, or I can make it bigger or smaller. So Wondershare is like really good for people who don't want to deal with like the really complicatedness of like Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere. I tried Adobe Premiere, but it was so, I think I need to take a college course or something. So, and then like these clips this clip I reversed. So it lets me play in reverse right here. And this is where I can speed things up because I did speed it up. And then transitions, this thing lets me transition. So I have favorited the transitions I like to use right here. They're just templates that you overlay it. Let's see, who else is here? I haven't seen them like doing this. I'm not even paying attention to the chat. CarCam Clips is here. Thank you for joining. I know you said you'd make it. That's really cool. Bad Drivers of Central California. Hello. Someone said they would switch to Wondershare. I can't even say that word. If you didn't want to pay to remove, I think $35 is really good for this kind of a editor, because I don't know. It's just that you can't really get great fun editing if you use a free one like iMovie or whatever. Wondershare also offers like split screens. These little icons here are ways that you could put multiple videos on at a time. I have yet needed to use that because I haven't been using my rear cam. Well, my rear cam is recording, but I haven't had to get anything. And then it has tons of filters and all that kind of thing. So do you guys have any questions on other ways, just on editing or on other ways to use this, or any other ways I've edited? Otherwise, we'll move on. Someone asked if I import directly from the camera. Yeah, I have to. It's an iPhone. So I plug the iPhone in, and then I just transfer everything over to... Plug the iPhone in. Oops. And then I just transfer everything over onto my computer. And then from there, I bring it into... These are the clips right here. So then I just bring it in here, and then I put the clips in and edit out all the crap that I don't want. It's not difficult to use. Someone asked if it's difficult to use. I was on Movie Maker for a long time because it was free, and I was a beginner at editing, so it made it really easy. But then I wanted to use picture-in-picture. I wanted to be able to slow clips down or pull them in reverse. I just wanted to do more, like have arrows in the screen. So this is something that was really easy to use. Like it's everything is just laid out here. Music, everything is right here. Text, you have all kinds of different text that you could use, and filters is kind of like Instagram filters. It's like, and it's everything is you just pick what you like. So it's like really laid out for you. It's super easy. All right, so I'm just going to close this out. I'm not going to save changes because I'm just going to throw that away. All right. We have new people. Josh Andrew, hello, welcome. Pennsylvania Dash Cam. Poor Santa has cancer. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you make it through Christmas one more time. Bad Drivers of Augusta, Georgia, hello. Hi, Robert. All right, so that was cool, right? Maybe a little interesting. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to YouTube to help you guys. My dad got me a Amazon gift card for my birthday the other day. My birthday was on Tuesday. And he gave me enough money to buy a camera for the inside of my car because he really wants me to have a security camera inside because he, he's being a dad. He cares about me, so he wants that security camera in the car. So I'll have that. Eventually. I got to buy a camera, so that'll be cool. And then I have some ideas on a new dash cam to replace the iPhone. Like I've said this before, the iPhone is not going to make it in the desert heat. So I need to find another camera. But the only issue is I hate the wide angle. So, but I've got some ideas on cameras that won't be that bad with the wide angle. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you, everybody saying happy birthday. Yes, that was just a troll to get you guys to say happy birthday to me. Okay. You know who's missing? The cat is missing. The cat, Tybalt, has yet to pop up on my lap. It's in the middle of the, it's in like 5 o'clock though. He'll show up when he gets hungry. Someone asked how old I am. I'm 18. All right. Okay. Let's go to YouTube now. Unless anybody has any other questions about editing. Bad drivers in Napa Valley made it. Hello. That's the second stream he's made. Yay. What is it? 2:30 for you? Okay. All right, so that was editing. So now we'll just get into the YouTube part. Actually, I think everyone is looking forward to that. Let me just pull it up. Oh, that's not it. Here we go. Now you guys are gonna get to see my analytics because I'm gonna be showing you guys how my channel's doing. So we'll see. All right, let's get back to the screen share. This. You can totally go along with me if you like. Yeah, that's right. It's Cami. What is the volume? There we go. Let's see. Okay. Josh Andrew is in the Middle East? That's cool. It's 1:30 a.m. Bye, HMM Kinshaf. Thank you for joining. All right, so you can follow along with me if you like, or you can just watch. For those of you who aren't people who put up videos for others to see, this just might be interesting to see how my channel is doing. You guys get to see all that. I got nothing to hide. There's no personal information that you're gonna see, and you can kind of see most of this anyway. So start here, and you want to click on. Well, this is what your screen should look like. So I know there are a lot of dash cameras out there which just shows a list, and it shows things they've liked and stuff, and then you can't find your videos. So you want to make sure that this is set up like this, and you could change that by clicking the settings here, because then you could change your layout. So new visitors should see this. They should see your trailer, and your trailer should have a really good description of your channel. And then for returning subs, you should see this. They should have like a what to watch next, a suggestion video, and then current newest videos. So, and then you should put in some popular playlists for people who are new to your channel. They can see this stuff right away. Uploads, they can see your most recent stuff. Compilations is the meat and potatoes of your channel, so that should be there. Bye, FK Games. Thank you for joining. And then other playlists that you've added. I put popular uploads because these are the most viewed things, and so that's going to catch people right away. And then it'll just pop up all your different things. But anyway, click on Video Manager, and this takes you to the Creator Studio. I call the whole thing Video Manager, but technically it is the Creator Studio. And this section right here just lets you see your videos real quick at a glance. Views, likes, dislikes, monetization, it's public. So this is just the general stuff that, you know, this is where you can go into and edit your videos. But I don't really pay attention to that. So if you just want to see a snapshot of your channel, someone just said they don't have a channel trailer. You need to get yourself a channel trailer, FYI. This is a snapshot of what you have. This is the most accurate subscriber count that you'll have. Is right up here. But this just gives you a quick snap of it, and it's not a good one. Usually this says plus 100 or more, but I had huge drops in subscribers on the videos that I announced I was leaving and the live stream I announced talking about leaving. So this actually looks horrible right now because of all of the subscriber loss from that announcement. So that kind of sucked, but oh well, can't do anything about it. I think, yeah, people are talking about trailers in the comments. Trailers are so important because it just catches your attention. Even if it's not like a pre-made trailer and you just put in your best clip, like a car accident or something, that's going to catch it. But a trailer is so important because that's like when someone who's unsubscribed goes to your channel, it auto plays. So then like they're already caught watching one of your videos. So that video has got to keep their attention and it's got to get it like real quick. That is just something you should try and make. And even if you're just trying out, you're just starting out, that's okay. Like just put a couple clips and introduce yourself. Like, this is the car I drive if you want to do that. This is where I drive. You know, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't have to be like long. You don't really want a long trailer. So just got to catch attention. Someone asked, or rhetorical maybe, why would someone unsubscribe because you're moving to another state? I don't know. I mean, a lot of my subscribers are Connecticut, so it's possible that they only want to see Connecticut. But I haven't even left yet. But that's what happened. And I'll show you how I know that's why that they unsubscribed. I'll show you for that one. All right, so the first tab we're going to go through is this community tab right here. I'm just going to go from top to bottom. Live streaming, you know, only if you feel like live streaming. It's pretty simple. So this, of course, shows all your comments. And so I can either go to the video or I can just go here. And then it lets you see if you've had any spam. Messages is if people privately message you. I'm not going to open that. Subscribers shows who's subscribed to you that doesn't block their subscriptions. So I don't let people see my subscriptions. And so that means they can't see when I'm subscribed to them. So, and for a while it didn't work, but now it suddenly works. So now no one can see if I'm subscribed to them or not. Just because I've had people harass me, why aren't you subscribed to me? You know, it's like, which is really silly. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't go to someone and say, why aren't you subscribed to me? Subscribe to me. I've had that a couple times. But you can also go in to see who's your most popular. So who's the highest one. I have higher than this because I saw them, but then when they fixed the hidden subscription thing, all those people disappeared. So, but I know it's there. Oh, you guys are all asking about stuff too. Yeah, it's a tack. Napa says it's a tacky strategy. It absolutely is, and it just pisses me off and makes me not want to subscribe to you. So, but fan funding, if you have that set up, I do. We don't need to look at that. Community settings. This lets you block people, like major trolls that just don't go away. Blacklist here. I know Napa uses this a lot. You could blacklist words. I haven't had to yet, luckily. But this lets you type in words that you want blocked. So if I don't want someone to use the word bitch, let's just say that's too general, I would type in that, and this words, anyone who types bitch in their comments gets blocked. It says this right here. So if you have someone, if you have someone constantly, or if people are calling you a certain name all the time, or something like that, or if you don't want racial slurs happening, you could type those in there and prevent those comments from ever showing up. And that blacklist Randy Rage. Let's see. I'm just trying to I'm just reading your comments just to keep up with that. I don't have any words blocked, and I'm not going to. I know the samples are really funny. Granny Smith or grapefruits. Would someone be really that offended by Granny Smith apples? But yeah, I haven't had to blacklist anything, so that's fine. And here, this is where you can turn off your comments on your channel or on your video. So now we're gonna go into channel. This is the one that has like the most stuff here. Channel and analytics. So just block the words, are you subscribed to me? Why would I block Satin? Satin's nice. This should be Satan, right? JK. I'm going to get rid of this because it's bothering me, this notification. Okay. So this shows what you can do on your channel. And this is, this gives you your status on, did someone flag you for your guidelines? So something offensive or racist or something like that. And then your copyright status if you've been striked. So this lets you be able to do everything. So not all channels can do everything on here. It depends on your size and if you're monetized and your views and stuff like that. So the larger your channel gets, the more options you have. So you have monetization where you want to set that up, longer videos, which is over 15 minutes, external annotations, custom thumbnails, paid content, which I obviously don't have enabled. That would be, you'd pay to watch my channel, which is a little silly. Let's see, unlisted and private videos, live streaming. So all video, like all of this stuff here, I have enabled and working. So, and then this just, I'm not going to show that. That shows account details. All right, so this section, upload defaults, makes your life all so much easier. I love potato chips. I would really wish I had potato chips now. These are your upload defaults. So every time you upload a video, it uploads with this stuff in it. So it helps reduce the amount of things you need to do when you upload a video. So mine automatically upload to private because I don't want my video released yet. That gives me time to edit things that I need to, like the title and the thumbnail, annotations, cards, all that stuff. Plus, it lets me keep it private until I release it. Your category, you could pick whatever you want. I know some dash cameras have auto in vehicles, some have entertainment, and some even have people and vlogs. I picked autos and vehicle. It's been that forever, so whatever. And then this is my default description. So I have all this stuff written out once, and I never have to write it again, which makes it so much easier. You definitely want to put in as many links as you can. So this is for my sticker. This is the like and comment, subscribe. This explains how people can submit videos to me. And then these are all the links to the social media that they get. And then my second channel, because I want people to watch that. And here's the tags. So tags take forever. And if you default tags, then that, like, again, makes your life a lot easier. So then you could sit here once and think of 50 tags, and then you're good, because then you never have to type them again. And so I do that. And then when I have a video that requires additional tags, because I don't know, whatever makes it different, like my boat one, I added boat, water, sea, everything that deals with boats. So someone asked about the kinds of tags, and you could see a little bit of it here. Literally anything that revolves around cars and yourself, because I say yourself because I put girl in there. So we have, let's see, speed, laws, traffic, dodge, Avenger. I put charger in there because people love chargers and people think my car's a charger. Engine, road, highways, red light, cops, police, bad drivers, accidents, crash, like roads, road rage, funny, hilarious, new, stupid, crazy, like literally anything that you can think of. You want to do as many tags as possible so that your video shows up in so many different searches. And of course, your state, Connecticut. I think a lot of videos I'll add in New Haven or something like that just to get more. So you definitely want to put in as many possible tags as you can think of. Like, you literally can put anything in here. You could put in naked. It has nothing to do with your video. You could put, I probably wouldn't recommend naked because you might get flagged, but like you can literally put in video games or, you know, whatever you want, but, you know, keep it. I like to be as honest as possible. I don't want to be too clickbaity, but you put all those millions of tags in there and you never have to worry about tagging again because all your videos are going to default to that. Someone said their stream died. Does everyone else hear me and stuff? All right, so I've never caught a crash on camera. So many crashes have happened to me, but it's never been on camera. And then someone says, can't you get flagged for having tags that aren't relevant to your video? Video relevance has nothing to do with those tags. So if you get flagged, your tag has something in there that is deemed, what's the word? Inappropriate or something. So like if you tag bomb, terrorist, 9/11, you know, things like death and kill. If you tag that, that will demonetize your video. Relevance has nothing to do with it. And yeah, I'm sure if you put curse words in there, you might get demonetized. So, okay, everyone seems to be fine. It's just one person. Yeah, just refresh the stream if you have anything. But yeah, tags are so important because your video is not going to show up in a search if you do not have it tagged. And same with your channel. And I'm going to show you how to tag your channel too. But this is where you can select anything. So monetization is automatically selected. I allow all comments and everything on it. I allow all the ads. If I had closed caption, I would allow it, but I can't do closed caption. I don't have time for that. But these are all the defaults make your life so much easier. So I recommend doing that. Featured content. This one's really, really important too. So this first one, featured video, is that little thing that pops up toward the end of my videos all the time, and it recommends something. So I have it recommending my newest videos. It recommends my compilation videos. Because that's what you want people. That's what your channel is all about. Mostly is the compilations. So usually it pops up at the end of the video. Some people it'll pop up in the beginning of the video. You can start it whenever. I put it toward the end because by then the video is over and people want to watch something else, so then they click on it. Also, you can get a channel ad if you have a big enough channel, I guess. So this ad is my trailer pretty much, and this will play on other videos if you go to other videos. So that's really important. So some people will see this ad when they're watching some other video, and they might click on it and go find me because I actually think my trailer is pretty good. I worked so hard on that. I'm going to pat myself on the back for that one. But I think it's a good enough trailer that it's going to catch their attention. So they're going to want to go over there and see it. Are you at CDO? Are you asking me if I'm editing a video? I'm not. My video already came out. Okay. So this is really important. You want to make sure these are not selected. You have to go in here and get them set up. There's just more ways for people to watch and click. Branding, you also want to do this. So make yourself a little, like you can use, I'm using my logo. I just pretty much use the icon that, my avatar that shows up, but you can really make anything here. And this plays at the corner of your entire video. So when someone clicks on your video from somewhere that's not YouTube, this still shows up because it's playing through YouTube. So they can still see that, what is that logo? BDFCT, that sounds interesting. And then they might want to click on it. In advanced, this is where you tag your channel. Everybody still in here? I don't see many people commenting right now. Okay. That's all right. I said this is going to be boring. This is super important. So you go into advanced, and this is where you tag your channel. So you put your country in, and then these are your channel keywords. So you want to make sure that your channel name shows up. Bad Drivers of Connecticut is in these tags. So when someone types Bad Drivers Connecticut or just Connecticut, my channel is going to pop up in the search. I see you guys. You guys went really quiet. Oh, that's good. Someone said they're tweaking their channel as we go along. This one's super important because, again, you want your channel to pop up. And the only way it's going to do that is if you have tags and keywords, because otherwise, there's no way to search for it. So definitely make sure you do that. That one's super important too. And that was one thing I heard a lot. People, I'm like, did you tag your channel? And they're like, what are you talking about? You can tag your channel. So those, you don't have to have a million keywords for that. But I, as you can see, I did Bad Drivers, Connecticut, road, highway, cars, laws, traffic, cops, and stuff like that. Just like something quick to get the attention. No, thank you. Someone says great info here. Thanks. You're doing this. You're doing the same thing. Good. At least some of you guys are enjoying this. So the rest of this is just like, you know, your content and stuff, your subscriber count. So, so any questions on any of these before we move on to analytics? Cammy's asking what I'm drinking. I'm drinking Coke. Yes, I've done a tour of the Dodge a long time ago. Really, like, when did I do that? Did I do it in 2014 or 15? I did it a long time ago. So you'll be able to find it in there somewhere. Just as Dodge Avenger Tour is the title. Okay, so analytics. This is the other utmost important part of your channel, is the analytics. And it defaults to the last 28 days. So I just leave it that, because then it'll compare it to the previous 28 days. Someone's drinking boring water, but guess what? That water is way more healthier than my Coke. Hi, Terry. Welcome. Hi, William. Thanks for showing up. And what was the other one? Western North Carolina. But you can look at anything. So you can look at your entire lifetime of views and watch time and all that stuff. You can look at just this week or last week or the last 7 days. Like, you can look at all things. But I usually just keep it on the default of the last 28 days. And then this is like, this shows you what it's been for the month. Watch time, average view duration, views, estimated revenue, and then it comes down here for likes, dislikes, comments, shares, videos and playlists, and subscribers. So to start, let's see. And then down here, it shows my top 10 videos of the last 28 days. And it doesn't go by view count. It actually goes by watch time, because watch time is more important to YouTube than views. Because that means if you have a longer watch time, more people are watching, and therefore it seems to be more popular. So back in the day, YouTube just went on views, and this is where like the clickbait came in. People would show a thumbnail of a half naked girl and put in, a clickbaity title. When you click on it, it's some dude talking about, I don't know, the weather or some crap like that. And then a crappy video like that would be like #1 video, but no, everyone's clicking away from it and no one's watching it. So they switched to watch time, because the longer people are watching a video, that means that video is actually a good video, and then they want to boost those videos instead of views. So that's where it all comes into, that 10-minute video all comes into play. When you have a video that's 10 minutes or longer, the watch time is going to be longer, and therefore YouTube is going to pay more attention to that video than short videos, because the watch time is shorter. So watch time is super important, and that's why you kind of want to keep your videos around 10 minutes, 9 minutes, 10, 11, 12, especially for dash cameras. You don't want to go too long, but you also don't want to be too short if you're interested in getting your videos out there and viewed and everything. CDU asked if I can tell you about the shortest Uber, like when you posted on Instagram. Okay, I'll take a break and do that. So on Instagram, Instagram, I posted a picture that you guys can go look for, or I can show it way later. I literally picked up, because Uber does delivery, Uber Eats. So I picked up food, and literally 4 houses down, I dropped the food off. So I could have walked it. I got in my car and I started driving. Then I realized it was right there. I was like, what? So I had to repark. I could have just picked it up from the restaurant and walked it to the house and walked back to my car. Sometimes I have to walk that far to park to get to a restaurant to pick up food. It's so stupid. But the picture is on my Instagram if you want to see how short it was. It's really funny. So somebody says your last Los Santos vid was 18 minutes, way too long, but I need to upload them. So you could always split it into 2 videos. You know, it doesn't hurt to save stuff and wait. Yeah, that person was super lazy. So. Okay, so back to the analytics. Anyway, this is where I look to see like what's doing really well. And this is, again, this is just in the 28 days. So as you can see, this video, Bad Drivers Connecticut 123, has less views than the one that says I'm leaving Connecticut, but it's higher because it's a longer video and it's sticking around and people are watching it longer. And as you can see, like, it also has more, it's made more money because it has a longer watch time. There was a perfect example last month. Let's see if I can do it. Last month of September. I don't know if I can do that. Okay. There was a perfect example before because I had a video that had 80,000 views, but it wasn't the top video because it was a short video and it made way less money than one of my other videos because it was longer. Anyway, but this lets you see what's doing really well, what's made you money, and it just lets you see things. This video has been at the top since it started because it is 3 hours long and it was popular. People wanted to see Halo Mastermind. So I had a lot more people come and they're all sticking around because it was long. So it has a long watch time. So it became and this tells you the percentage of views too. Geographics shows where your video is being viewed and what country. Anybody here from Romania? Let's see. And then we have gender. Most dash cameras have more males than anything, but I think because I'm a girl, I have more females watching me. Because when I first started, it was like 90% male, and now it's changed to 80-20. Playback locations. This is where people are clicking on it. So YouTube watch page, embedded videos, and YouTube channel page. And then we have traffic sources, which is super important. This tells you where your views are coming from. And we'll get into that more closely too. People are talking about the hurricane. There are some dash cameras down there. Hopefully everybody is okay. Am I talking too much? Bye, CDU. I'm not talking enough. Okay. So I clicked into the watch time specifically. And this is where it lets you know your average view duration. So this helps you determine how long people are sticking around for your videos. So this shows you, and again, this is in the last 28 days. And it separates by watch time, then views, and then it also separates it with YouTube Red. And over here is the average view duration. And you want, obviously you want this as high as possible, because it's the longer people are sticking around. And so if you look at these three, Bad Drivers of Connecticut, 120, 122, and 121, they're at the top here. And, you know, this one has 1,300 views, 1,100, 1,100. And they all have an average view duration of 6 minutes, which is decent. But considering that my videos are 10 minutes long, this is parts of the reason why I'm going to be getting rid of the red light runners, the weekly red light runners, because I think people, as soon as they get to weekly red light runners, they might click away. So this is, let's see. So this just kind of shows you all that and how things are doing. So, and again, I get to look at other times, but, and then audience retention is also interesting. It's really important. It's hard for me to determine the actual number. So right now, it's showing my average percentage viewed is 18%, which is horrible, absolutely disgusting. You want to be 50% or higher. But I can't pay attention to this because there's two things affecting this. One, I have my short videos that are 1 minute, 30 seconds long, 50 seconds long or something like that. Those have the most, those get a ton of views. Like the triple car crash one was like 1 minute and something, and it got over 80,000 views. So that makes my average percent view go down because it's a short video. And then the other thing affecting it is my live streams. Because they're an hour or 2 hours or 2.5 hours long, people don't watch the whole thing in one sitting. So they'll watch a few minutes at a time. And so then it looks like they're only watching like 10% of the video when they could be going back. But anyway, you have really long videos, people aren't watching the whole thing. So it looks like I have horrible audience retention right now. But if you go down to see, like, this is the example. The Halo Mastermind stream was 3 hours long, but it's at 3% viewed. So that is like dropping my percentage down like crazy. So I always have to look at the individual ones. So this was 56, 59%, 56, 59, 50, and then I have some 70% in there and some 60%. That is good. That's really good. So I'm not worried about this number because I know all my short videos and my super long videos is throwing it all off. Someone mentioned subscriber to view ratio is, and I'm going to talk about that too, because that's like ways to determine, you know, how to help yourself. This also does too. Like if you have 500 subscribers and you don't see if you don't see 300 views per video, something like that, if you're seeing way lower than that, that's a problem. Like it's like something's happening there. So like I'm at 2,200 and I'm over 2,200. If I didn't see an average of like 1,500 views per weekly video, I would be having an issue. Like I have subscribers, but they're not watching me. So what's happening? So you can like take a look at this and see, why they're not sticking around or something like that. Like they click on your video, but they leave right away, or they're not even clicking. So like it's just issues that you can look at to see what the problem is. Demographics, I don't really care about. I'm not going to change my videos based on man, woman, or age. But I suppose if you're someone who's controversial, maybe, and you're going to make a lot of old people jokes or something like that, you might not want to. You might want to check to see how many people are watching that's in your age range. But this kind of shows you the kinds of what kind of audience you have. You could be someone who only has kids, so then you may want to watch what you say or how you say it or what you do. So it's just, things like that. And obviously this 25 to 34 and 18 to 24 is my main group, and it's all, males, but I have a lot of females too. So, but it just kind of tells you like the age and gender and stuff. And this is your playback locations. This tells you where people are watching your videos. So YouTube watch page, embedded in external websites and apps, and then the YouTube channel page. So YouTube channel pages, people are going to my channel to go watch my videos, but mostly it's the watch page, which is the home page where they make suggestions, and then the subscription feed. I don't really pay attention to this either. I pay attention to this next one, traffic sources. The chat is talking about the 8-hour stream that happened on Napa's channel. All right, so traffic source is super important. Now, if all of a sudden you're seeing a ton of views pop up on a video, or your video is getting more views than you normally have, this tells you where it came from. And you could do a very specific video if you want. So let's do triple car collision, because this video like blew up like crazy. And so this actually gives a good example of where things came from. I'm going to do the lifetime of this video because right now it's just the last 28 days. But we'll do lifetime so you can see. So now this shows you the views it has right now. It has that 87,000 views. 1,100 of those was YouTube Red. And the more YouTube Red views you have, the more money you make. Anyway, so this kind of tells you where your views came from. So as you can see, like all of this is YouTube until you get up into external. So before I click on external, suggested videos is like if someone's watching one video, the suggested video is on the side of the screen where you see all these other videos to click. So that's where the tags come into play. So if someone watched a car collision or something in the tags, this one will pop up because triple car collision is in the tags of the video, plus it's in the title. But 80,000 views of the 87,000 that this video got all came from external, so somewhere outside of YouTube. And once that happens, I've learned by now that most of it's Reddit, but this more came from other places besides Reddit with this video. And so this gives you a list of where it came from. So 31,000 views came from this website, altdriver.com. And when I looked at this, I actually went to the website. To see exactly what this website was. And it's just all about cars and driving. So it's obviously a popular website if 30,000 people clicked on it. And you can get these analytics 2 days after everything happens. So because it's 2 days behind. So, but I was able to find it on the video on here, and it was kind of an article, but not really an article. And then 23,000 views came from this speedsociety.com one. And so I went to that. Like, I literally checked everything. See, it's still in my search history. Bye, Cammie. Thanks for showing up for a little bit. Then again, it was another car website, and it had a brief article of the crash. I doubt I can find it now. But I was able to find the actual article. And then we had the Car Buzz, which is the same exact thing. I was able to go in there and look at it. And then Reddit was actually only 7,000. So somebody else got a hold of these got shared somehow everywhere else. And then it started getting a ton of views. So then it shows like all kinds of things down here. Vortex.com, I remember looking at that one. Facebook, this is how I know if my Facebook channel is working. So you can see like 157, I got 157 views out of it from my Facebook account, the Bad Drivers Connecticut one. So you could see it all through here. And then this is where I would look to see if Twitter was on it too. So this lets you see where the views come from. So then you can think, well, what happened? Like how can I get my videos on these websites again? You know, you can try and think that way. And that's just if it became externally. So let's go back to all videos. And last 28 days. Come on. Someone says they're Augusta, Georgia says they're glad they decided to watch. Analytics are starting to make much more sense. Oh, my computer is not responding. Okay, we'll give it a minute. I hope this helps. Anyway, I hope people are paying attention or interested at least. Is it working now? Here we go. Okay. There we go. All right. Back to the 28 days. So now these are where my views have come from in the last 28 days for all videos. So I'm still seeing a lot of views from Reddit. And then just the normal Google Plus. This is my Facebook. Here's Twitter. I have 33 views. That's more views than I used to get. So that's doing better. You guys got the video back? Okay. Yeah, you're saying there we go. Yeah, my computer froze. So I was waiting for it to fix. ConnecticutBoom.com, they had several articles on my channel that I didn't know about, but they showed up on my high-speed road rage, one with the minivan and the BMW. So this site popped up. So I went to look at it, and they had previous articles on me, one from when I was first starting out, and then there was a second one. So it's pretty interesting. So like this, I love looking at where the views come from, because then I could try, like Jalopnik. I had a video blow up because it showed up on Jalopnik. So it's like you think, how do I get my video back on there? Or, what can I do, to keep that going when it comes from an inside traffic source? So that's external. Let's just look at external. Someone watched videos on a Wii? That's funny. I've never seen Wii show up. So then I could see where suggested videos or YouTube channels. Let's look at YouTube channels. So this lets you see where people clicked on your videos or on your channel from other channels. So mine's at the top because they were on my channel and they clicked my videos. And then we have people who were on Halo's channel clicked on mine. Central Arkansas Dash Cam, Tennessee Dash Cam, Bad Driver. Someone came from Bad Drivers in Napa. So you got all these other channels that people are coming from within the last 28 days. Candler, hello, thank you for joining. Let's see, YouTube search. So YouTube search lets you see what people are searching that popped up your videos. So people specifically search Bad Drivers of Connecticut, just Bad Drivers, just Connecticut. This explains why. So I had that video, if I don't remember if you remember, from a really long time ago, where I showed 10 emergency vehicles for one accident. Like for the last 2 months, it's been getting a ton of views. And I was like, why is this obscure video getting so many views? And it's been searched. Somebody searched it. And well, people are searching it. And then it's also showing up on suggested videos. So it was pretty funny. Somebody searched the live stream with Halo. And the search got an hour and a half of watch time, of view duration. The Christmas time in East Haven, people like when every Christmas time, every holiday, this blows up because people in Connecticut want to listen to that song. They search car collision, the driving test, BMW road rage. So these are all. Someone searched Vernon. That's a town in Connecticut. So I popped up. Someone searched Hamden. So I popped up. Bad Thunderstorm. So these are all the searches. Oh, that's my phone. Hold on. I don't know this number, but someone from San Antonio, Texas is calling. So this just lets you see what searches have popped up. And if I didn't tag these in my videos, I wouldn't show up when people, search these. So that's how important tags are. Yeah, someone said the IRS. Okay. Let's see, suggested video. So like suggested videos, this you could see, this also deals with tags. So if you have the same tags as other videos. Someone missed how they got to the search page. So if you're in traffic sources, we're still in traffic sources, and YouTube search right here is how you get to the search. All right, so what was I doing? Suggested videos. Okay, so we're on suggested videos. And so this is people who have watched a different video and then clicked on another one of mine. And it looks like most of it is my own videos, whatever this is. So like we can click on these and figure out what that is. What the hell is that? So I'm actually going to figure out what this is. I got 120 views off of this. So I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to type this into a YouTube search to figure out what this video is. I don't even know. Okay, I have no idea. I wonder if it's just a mistake on that. Bye, Bad Drivers of North Central Maryland. Yeah, enjoy your dinner. I have to eat soon. I gotta go to work soon. So people watched my live stream and then they clicked on other videos. See, here's the emergency vehicles. So like mine keeps popping up on all these. So all these views are coming to me. So that explains, that keeps going. See how not to give way to emergency vehicles. So all these videos, and then a lot of these are my videos because they're sticking around, which is great. So this shows you where people are coming from. Now you can look at devices. I don't pay attention to the devices, but it's kind of obvious. Computer, mobile phone, tablet. You do have people with gaming consoles and then the TV. So I don't really pay attention to that. I don't really care where the views come from. So Bad Drivers Augusta, Georgia says people get to my channel by searching for the camera I'm using. I wouldn't have thought of that being a source, which is an awesome idea. So put the camera that you're using in your tags and in your description. It's a perfect example. Bye, West North Carolina. Have a good day. Hi, Griffin. Welcome. Someone wants me to look at game consoles. Xbox, PlayStation, and then a little bit of Wii. Let's see. Live streaming lets you see how well your live streams do. All right, subscribers. This is an ugly number right now. I've never lost so many subscribers before all at once, and I was really worried this was going to happen. And it did, which really sucks. But who needs unloyal people? This is where you can figure out why you lost subscribers or gain them. So if you see a sudden surge in subscribers, you can look to see where they came from. So channel is when people subscribe to you while they're on your channel. Video is where people hit subscribe while they're on a certain video. So you click that, and this tells you which videos you've gained subscribers on. And this is really ugly numbers to show. I should have done this before I announced I was moving. But the top video, I gained 4 subscribers off of this live stream, and then a bunch of my compilations here. And these are the minuses. So as you can see, I'm Leaving Connecticut lost 4 subscribers all at once. So that's where that's where I know that I made that video and I literally lost 7 subscribers. And I had to wait to confirm it, but those are my suspicions. I knew that was going to happen. But like if you see like a huge boost in subscribers on a video, you could say, hey, what made that video get so popular? Why did everybody subscribe to that? You know, like this one's obvious. People from bigger channels came to a smaller channel and they saw me and they subscribed. So that one's obvious. But like I'm seeing more subscriber boost in my newer compilations. So, you know, what am I doing better in my compilations to make that, you know, to make more people hit subscribe? But that's a good way to look at it. And then you can look at like different times. This is the last 28 days. So I can look at last month. When did I announce I was moving? You guys want to see what March looks like when I was on the news? We could do that one. That's awesome. That's better looking than what I have now. I was on the news like somewhere around here. So let's do a month. Oh, I didn't do it soon enough. See, I only lost 6 subscribers for that month, so that looked better. Was it March? Oh, yeah. WFSB. Oh, because I'm only on video. That's why. There we go. So the 31st is when those two news reports aired on me, and I gained all those subscribers from it. It was pretty funny. Like I kept refreshing and kept refreshing to see the thing go up. It was pretty cool. Anyway, so that's where you could check. Like I just checked the specific date because I was like, here, what did it look like at that time? You know, you can check anything. You can look at lifetime, which is pretty funny. So my computer is not responding again. Someone asked again, why would people leave? Only because you're leaving the state. I don't know. Come on, you stupid computer. Any other questions while I wait for this thing to work? There it goes. Okay. Yeah, this is my lifetime subscribers. That's pretty funny. Technically, I have 2,800, but you know, everybody loses subscribers for like closed accounts, and people get pissed at you or whatever. Okay. Likes and dislikes. I don't really pay attention to this. Dislikes mean nothing. Dislikes absolutely mean nothing. Oh, this computer. Wendy Rage computer. Yes. I don't know why I'm having such issues with it right now. Jeez. Welcome back, Napa. Is you gonna work now, stupid computer? But don't like look at this Prius one. Like this is the dislike video. Bikers are assholes. I just laugh at the dislikes. They really mean nothing. It does not affect your videos in any way. It doesn't affect how YouTube will display them or your views or your watch time or anything. They really mean nothing. I mean, yeah, it could, like sometimes it's like, why are they disliking it? You know, like it'll upset me or whatever sometimes, but they really don't mean anything. So don't worry about dislikes. And that's smashing my computer. Videos and playlists just mean how many videos you've added to your playlist. You obviously always want that number to go up. You always want to post regularly. That's like the main thing that I got out of it is post regularly. That's why I created a weekly schedule. Oh yeah, sorry. This is about other people. Oh my God, my computer's freezing again. If you have a regular schedule, people know when to go to your channel. So if you're just randomly posting, you have a video a week, 1 week, and then you don't post for 2 weeks, and then you post for 3 weeks, and then you post for 1 week. Like if you're all over the place, it's kind of hard to determine. Or if you post like 1 month and then you wait 2 months and then post again, that's not very good because people will forget about you. So like you need some kind of schedule. Now I know some channels can't really post constantly all the time, so they don't get that many views or that many bad drivers or whatever, but you want to find some kind of schedule, even if it's like the first of every month or the second and fourth week or of the month or something like that, you know, just as long as you have some kind of schedule. If this computer keeps freezing, I'm gonna like scream. But videos and playlists shows you how many playlists your video is in. So, which is obviously other people. So 488 people have the Kids Are Assholes video in a playlist, which is cool because that means they're going to keep going to it. Bye, bad drivers of Augusta, Georgia. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, but it might be my computer because it keeps freezing. Comments, I don't really pay attention to that either. You definitely want a lot of comments because the more comments are on there, the more people are engaging, and then they see comments and they're going to react again. My computer keeps not responding, so I'm going to have to stop the screen share because this is getting really annoying. But as you can see, my live stream, well, you can see on my live streams are at the top because of all the comments that you guys do during the live stream, and then anything added extra. But my computer keeps not responding, so I won't be able to finish the bottom ones, but I could just like talk it out. I gotta wait for it to, okay, stop screen share. Okay, so now you get to look at my face because screen sharing is obviously not working right now. It keeps, it's just like my computer's being stupid. But anyway, you have a sharing tab. Shows you how many people share your videos, which is, I don't look at it often, but I do glance at it every once in a while. Obviously, the more people that share your videos, the more people are going to see it, obviously. So that tells you, like, if you see certain videos getting shared a lot, you can think about, okay, how can I replicate that? What did I do to make that video more shareable? Annotations I would have are super important. I stopped using them because of YouTube's new end screen, because you can't use annotations in the new end screen. But if you can't do the new end screens that YouTube has, annotations are super important because, again, it directs people to watch even more of your videos. And same with the cards. The cards are something that people on mobile can click. So if you advertise your videos, your channel, your fan funding, or my sticker, people can click that while on the mobile, and then they can get to that. So it's just more advertising, more ways for people to get into there. And the YouTube thing, like the tabs actually shows you, I really wish I could do this. I don't want my computer to freeze up on me again. But like if you click on the cards, it tells you what card people are clicking on during which video. So it like shows you like what cards are working and what cards are not working. So it's really cool because you can go in there and see, like, hey, they're clicking on these cards, or they click on this card a lot, and you know, like on this video. So you want to always make sure you have at least one card, if not two cards. So if you're using annotations, you want to have a card to go along with it because mobile users can't click on an annotation. The new end screens, you can actually click on it with mobile, so you don't need, so you don't have to put the link in the description anymore because someone on video can just click the new end cards. So if you actually go to my last two compilations, you can actually click on those thumbnails so that you could do if you're on a mobile, so you can see what it looks like, that it'll actually work. But okay, so I can't screen share. Well, I can, but I'm tired of my computer freezing or whatever. So do you guys have any other questions about all of that stuff that you saw? I think I covered it all, but I don't know. I'm just reading back on some of the comments I missed. I only had a couple tabs open. Let's see. So I'm sorry you don't have enough cash to buy the sticker. Eventually, it's not gonna go away. So you have plenty of time to buy it. It's not a limited time offer thing. Napa says, you thought you can't have both annotations and cards. You can have both. What you can't have is you can't have the new end cards and annotations. So the little cars are the little eye and the circle that's at the top of the corner. It's probably on this side, if I'm pointing correctly. I don't even know, like everything's all boy. That's the card. Those you can do you could do at any time with anything. And then you just can't use the annotations with the new end screened stuff. So you have to choose one or the other. And so if I want to annotate to a video, I just use a card so that you could use the end screen ones because it just makes it much easier. Someone asked where the kitty is. He has not showed his face at all. Like he's like nowhere to be found. I could call him, but then he'll get really annoying. Nap, are you talking not the end screen cards? There's like what's it called? There's end screens and then there's cards. You absolutely should be able to use cards and annotations. The end screen stuff you can't use with annotations. Let me call him. Here, I could probably point this down this way and you could see him come. You have the hallway. Can you see it? Tibble! Tibble! I hear him. Hi, Giddy. Look at you, sleepy baby. Sleepy baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. There he is. There's the kitty. There's the kitty. He's sleepy. He's been sleeping all day. Sleepy kitty. Everybody says hi, Tybalt. Hi, Tybalt. Hello. Cats rule, absolutely. It's actually time for him to eat. It's just about dinner time. Did you at least find some of that stuff interesting? I talked a lot and I can hear it in my voice. Is it going to help somebody? Maybe. Are you guys going to pay attention to that? I'm glad it helps some people. That's cool. Someone said it reminded them to put tags on their channel. Yeah, you literally missed it all, Dash Cam Andy. I'm sorry. But yeah, so tags, most important, tags. Pay attention to your audience retention percentage. If all your videos are the same length all the time, then you could look at that one massive number, like I said. But if you're like mine, where they're all over the place, just look at individual videos and make up an average yourself. Pay attention to where the views are coming from so you can like really hone in on that. Like, how can you get the views to come out even more? What did you do differently? You know, how can you replicate that and like expand your audience more? Intros and outros are really important. Just make sure the outro could be as long as it wants because people will eventually click away. But the intro, make sure that is short and sweet, but catches your absolute attention. that'll catch their attention. Okay, sorry, I was just reading the chat. So you want to like create yourself some kind of a consistent brand where like everything's like cohesive when it comes from the text in your videos to the text in your logos and stuff like that. If you want to go as far as create a logo, just stuff where you know immediately that's you. You know, people can say, hey, they see my logo and they're like, oh, bad drivers to Connecticut immediately. You know. Or like Napa has a very good logo. So you're like, oh, that's Napa. I know that's Napa right away. Napa says, make sure the intro isn't 10 times louder than the rest of the video. You want even sound all the way around. So if you have some clips that are like super loud for some reason because you have music blaring or someone honks or something, excuse me, individually lower the volume for just that clip. Or if you have a clip that's way too quiet, you know, raise the volume for that clip so that everything is kind of even and it's not like up and down, whatever. So like, you know, be consistent, just pay attention to that. And like the most important thing that you could possibly do is interact with your subscribers. I've been recently accused of only caring about views and subs and not about anything else. And anyone who says they don't care about views and subs who puts out videos is lying, because in some point, like you do care in some capacity, but I absolutely care about every single person that watches my videos, absolutely. And so to be told that that's all I care about is views or whatever pisses me off, and I'm not talking to that person. But anyway, interaction and showing your extreme appreciation for people watching your videos and stuff is like the number one, because they say, hey, this person cares, this person's paying attention to me. So it's like that's like the number one. So someone's Chris said, you did not reply to my comment immediately, you don't care. If I didn't care about my viewers, I would not have spent 3 weeks on that 1 hour fan video that I made. That was so much time, and I wouldn't be doing these live streams either, because this takes up my time, and it's just a way for me to you know, talk to people and get people to know that. So I obviously, you know, I wouldn't spend all this time on live streams if I didn't care about you people. So it's pretty pisses me off a lot. So I'm not talking to that person anymore. Are you all frozen or? Uh-oh. People are saying the live stream don't work. Just the video, or can you hear me? Not everybody's frozen. Oh, okay. You guys are complaining just have sucky internet. Sorry, YouTube is being mean to you that you can't watch it. Thank you, Glacia. I do care. I care a lot. Like anyone who puts up videos for people to watch cares about the views and subscribers in some capacity. You want, you know, you want people to watch your stuff, and you make videos for your fans. So obviously you want people watching and you want subscribers. So I just am really passionate about YouTube and my videos, and I want to be the best that I can because I'm so passionate about it. And I love interacting with you guys. I want more people to interact with, you know what I mean? So. But some people are having issues. I'm sorry, guys. Again, this is recorded and it will go up so everyone can see it. So for those of you who are watching this after and it's already over and you can comment in down below, let me know what was your favorite part about this. Like what helped you out the most if you got helped out. Like if you watched it for that. What was the best part or the coolest aha moment? Oh, I didn't know about that, Like let me know about that. I'm interested in about that. I have Comcast and I've never have a problem with them. I also have a great internet. But all you guys having trouble, close out your browser completely. So anyway, I'm all done talking about that. It's interesting that the chat will work, but people can't see. Yeah, see now people are having. I don't watch TV anymore. I have TV because I'm on some kind of package that gives me the awesome internet for cheap. And if I got rid of the TV, I would end up paying the same price that I'm already paying. So I just keep the TV, but I barely turn it on. I turn it on for football right now. That's all I turn it on for. Yeah. What's cord cutting? Everybody's talking about the internet because everyone's having trouble. I have to go soon. I have to eat dinner because I got to go work again. I got to go working again tonight. When I move, I'm not getting TV again. I don't watch TV anymore. And the few things that are on TV that I watch, like Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, I just stream it. So I really don't turn on that TV anymore. On Supernatural. Because like all the TV, all the new TV shows, they're all the same. And they're all boring. And they're all censored. And they're all like corporate created. After like watching YouTube all day, every day, watching all these different creators and these different channels, it is so much more entertaining and more fun. Like it does not feel so forced, even if it is like acting like in skits and stuff. So TV is just so, someone has to work in 7 hours. I go to work at 9 and then I'll be out until like 5, 6 a.m. This morning I got home at 7:30 a.m. because of all those trips out of state. I did the tri-state area last night. YouTube is way better than TV. How long have you been working for Uber? Since last July, so a year and a couple months. I'm not exhausted. I got home at 7:30 or a little bit before 7:30, and then I stayed up to watch just a couple videos to wind down, and then I went to bed and I woke up at 2. So that's 6-ish hours of sleep. I feel fine. But I love working for Uber. It's great. I'm a night owl. Like it's so much easier for me to stay awake and stay awake late than it is to get up early and stay functioning and awake. Yeah, try closing out your browser completely and then just coming back to the video. It might be better. Hi, HLW. Thanks for joining, even though you kind of missed the whole thing. A lot of people missed the whole thing. I like being out during the day with the sun and everything. I love the sun, but it's just my body just wants to be a night owl. I'm just awake. It's not that hard to stay awake, especially if I'm driving. Like that keeps my brain very occupied. And then I have people in the car, so a lot of times I'll talk to them. And then I have the music in the car, so Simmons says the hurricane's on top of South Carolina right now. If it hits Connecticut, we're getting flooded so hard. We're going to be in trouble. Just like Hurricane Sandy killed the shoreline. I keep hitting rubbing my eyeliner. Everybody has a basement in Connecticut. There's no house that doesn't have a basement, which is why I always found it weird when I first started visiting Arizona with my mom. Nobody has basements, and nobody has second floors. Like almost everything, they're all one-floor houses. Yeah, the farther you get away from New England, the less you're going to see basements, I think. Just because of the old houses and stuff is just how it used to be. Basements were created to keep things cool before refrigeration, so people would keep meats down there to keep cool. That was the point of a basement back then. Now it's just a basement, which is usually made for storage. A lot of people will furnish their basement if it's a nice enough basement. It all depends on the house. Yeah, I hope Halo's doing okay. I don't think he's like super close to the shore. When he was talking on our live stream, he said that his area of South Carolina is the evacuation point. So that's people go to where he is when people have to evacuate for flooding and stuff. So he should be okay if that's where he is. When he was on my live stream. So I think he's actually fine. I don't think he's in danger. And then someone just said he's 200 miles away from the coast. Yeah, so I mean, he'll get rain and wind, of course, absolutely, but I don't think he'll get like the serious nastiness of what the shore will get. Someone said they keep wine in the basement. Yep. People have a wine basement. That's also what it's for. But I'm going to go at 7. So it's 6:54. So you got 6 minutes. Or now it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes for anything else, any questions or whatever. Oh my God, that's a really big bug. There is a nasty ass bug right now by my window. I gotta kill it. Hold on. All right, I'm alive. Ugh, I hate bugs. Raid works very well. I don't have to touch it. Like I can't even get close to bugs to squish them. I can't stand it. Ugh. What kind of bug? I think it's a stink bug, because we're having like they're like shield shaped bugs that like assassin bugs or something like that. We're having like a bad infestation or something because they're coming over from Asia or whatever. I've been seeing a lot more of them, and it got inside, and it's gross. Praying mantises are scary. I think the praying mantis is Connecticut state bug, so it's illegal to kill them. But they're freaking scary, man. They're scary bugs, and they're big. Well, the cat's back. Hey, hi, kitty. Kitty. Ew, let's stop talking about bugs. Everyone's talking about bugs in the comments now. Let's stop, please. Please, I'm going to get all like crawly. Gross. Subject change. Yes, cats. Let's talk about the cats instead. No. No bugs, no spiders. I'm going to block you all. You know what I made for dinner yesterday? I put it on Instagram. I made a Fritos burrito. So I put taco meat, melted nacho cheese, and Fritos, and I rolled it up, and it was so good. I'm actually going to have another one. That's going to be another dinner for me today. So I recommend that. Put Fritos in your burrito. It's so freaking good. Someone had a 30-pound cat. Tybalt used to be 20 pounds. He lost a little bit of weight. He's like at 17, I think. Yeah, not for Frito. I kind of got this from Taco Bell because they had a tortilla burrito thing. And it was like the best thing ever, but they took it away. So this is me just attempting to create something close to it. So taco meat, nacho cheese, and Fritos. So good. I learned how to wrap a burrito properly in Dunkin', because Dunkin' had a burrito for a while. Taco Bell is awesome. All right, it's 7. I have to go because I have to pee and I have to eat and get ready to go to work and deal with the drunk Yale students and Quinnipiac students and all those other people. So thank you so much for joining. I really am happy that people showed up, and I'm happy that some of you followed along with the YouTube thing and thought that it was really interesting. And like I said, people who watched this video afterwards and it's up, and just comment below on some of the things that really helped you out or something like that. Just let me know. I'm just curious to see if people found that like really interesting and stuff. But thank you so much for showing up. And I'll see you, in the next live stream, whenever that will happen to be. So bye, guys. Let me find the stop rocket.